What's up, people? It's been a little while. It's always been a little bit since I've done my last video. At least it feels that way. But I'm back, and it's always good to be back. And I miss this, and I miss talking to myself. You know, I can't like justify talking to myself unless I'm recording myself. I guess that's just how it is. Um, anyway, I thought I'd take a quick break from a lot of the Taylor Swift stuff that I've been doing kind of back to back. I'm gonna get right back to it, but I thought just as a palate cleanser, you know. Maybe I should listen to a little bit something else just to keep like my perspective fresh. I think it's also good to just take a little bit of time off between the videos so I can kind of process them and go back into them with a I don't know, maybe a more objective or just you know, I don't know, various words that justify me taking a little bit more time than I might ideally take to get back to doing some of these videos. But I thought I'd listen to a little AC/DC. Like, holy shit, I saw these guys pop up in my YouTube feed, and I had no idea they were still making new music or anything. My dad actually took me to see these guys a little while ago, and I'm kind of into AC/DC. I think they sort of have this sound that is somewhat like, well, it's very them. I don't want to say that it's 2-1 patterned or something like that. I think they really popularized something that became so quintessential to their sound. So to say they sound a certain way, but to not respect that they kind of defined that sound in a ways, I don't know, maybe ignorant or something like that. But yeah, they have some songs I like, and they have some songs I'm just not very into because they sound like all the other songs, but there's just, I don't know, maybe they're just missing a little something, or I just get a little bit tired of that sound. But when I'm in the mood for AC/DC, it's really cool. And yeah, I don't really know what else to say to all my people that are here from my Taylor Swift videos. I hope you stick around because, like, I'm just gonna, you know, listen to whatever I feel like listening to. That's always been the case. But yeah, AC/DC. Fuck. These guys are, I guess, pretty old school, but I'm just gonna fucking play it because I feel like I'm already talking a little too much. I know I say that a lot too, but it's how it is when you take this much time off. Anyway, let's play. I don't know. I feel like I'm not quite ready for this video. I have no idea what to expect. I hope I like it, man. I'm gonna feel kind of bad if I don't like it, but I'm gonna keep it real as always. Anyway, let's hit that space bar, shall we? Let's make sure I don't fucking pause the video here. All right. Oh, his voice actually still sounds very fresh. I know there's a lot of history with AC/DC, and I'm not too familiar with it. The original singer, and I think the band had a lot of success with the original singer, and I don't remember how long he was on the band for, but he died. And then this guy replaced him, and the band just kind of kept going. And he sounded so much like the original guy. Maybe there's somebody out there that is going to, I don't know, be triggered by me saying that, but he really did. I'm not saying that he was a perfect copy, and I'm not saying that he doesn't have his own unique voice or something like that, but he really fit the part extremely well. That's really all I'm trying to say. So it's cool to see the fact, or despite the fact that this band has obviously aged physically quite a lot, that they still sound really good. That's cool. Because this type of sound, it's hard to keep up, I think. Like, it's so rough on your vocal cords, and to be able to age and still sing like that is impressive, because a lot of people just grow out of being able to keep vocals up like that. I also think about Steve Tyler with Aerosmith and how good he still sounds, like for how hard those kinds of rock vocals are. Yeah, it's pretty crazy, but a lot of bands they just don't sound that good anymore. But so far, not the case with this video, and I'm kind of impressed. it's kind of a cool video, but at the same time, it does feel sort of lonely. It feels like the way that it's shot is very much kind of how like a live concert would look and feel, but it's also so obvious that there is no audience at the same time. So there's like a little bit of a disconnect for me, but in a way, I think that's kind of appropriate because that's just how live shows are right now. You know, like there's no audience, there's no performance really to be had. And I think for the most part, like concerts and tours are just completely shut down. So it's like they're trying to simulate that experience in the times that, you know, just are the way that they are right now. So while that does feel weird in the music video, I think at the same time it does feel appropriate because of the pandemic and everything like that. So I'm not really against it. It just feels kind of weird. It feels kind of like there's this empty void or something a little bit. And I don't want to say that it's a fault of the music video or something like that. I really just kind of attribute it to being a COVID thing. Yeah. Kind of a cool music video. Well, what the fuck's going on with the shoelaces? What a stupid thing to observe, but damn it, that's where my eyes went. Whatever. Okay, he's just got like the bottom half of the laces completely skipped. Why? Why would you do that? Why would you do? Is that a fashion thing? I don't know. Hey, that was pretty cool. I didn't love this song, you know what I mean? It falls into the category of one of those AC/DC songs that just sort of, I'm happy to let it play if I'm in the mood, but I wouldn't necessarily seek it out. There's probably only a few AC/DC songs that I would actively seek out or something, but it's really cool to see that the band actually still sounds really good and that the music production still seems super true to how they used to sound, but it's like slightly refined, and it's refined in a way that doesn't feel like it's lost touch with the way that they used to sound, if that makes sense. Like a lot of bands that come from this time, when they do stuff nowadays, it just sounds super digital, and it's done a lot of the things that music has done now, and they kind of lose their element. But I think that these guys really retain the integrity of their sound and have just kind of brushed it up in a nice way, and that's really good to hear. They sound good, they played well, and it's great to see that they're still rocking, because I think it's maybe kind of hard to come out being a band like this, but also being like, they're probably in their 60s or 70s right now, right? And that must be a little bit weird. I think a lot of people that are my age or younger would just look at them and be like, dude, fucking throw the towel in. You're like 60 now, nobody gives a shit. You're old, you know. And that's kind of fucked, and I get why people feel that way. But man, everybody ages, you know what I mean? And I just don't see why that's a reason to stop doing something that you love, and especially if your audience or the fans that grew up with you want to keep seeing you do what you do. It's like now everybody's too old to enjoy the music or play the music, like that whole fan base and everything like that. That's fucking bullshit. I hate that there's like an age limit, quote unquote, I'm holding these socks, by the way. These socks are just on my fucking desk, so I'm kind of fidgeting with them. And I just felt funny, like I just I throw my hands up and I just suddenly have a pair of socks in my hands. What the fuck am I doing? That's, I don't know, man. I'm gonna put these socks down. They're fresh socks. They're not dirty socks. So my hands are perfectly clean. Thank you for your concern. God, what was I fucking saying? That was so damn distracting. This is like the weirdest video I've ever done. Oh my god, dude. Anyway, it's good to see that they're doing what they're doing. They've kind of had a not given a fuck attitude about their music and their performance, and I'm glad to see that keep going. Yeah, rock on AC/DC. That's really all I have to say. And the song sounded great, and the band sounded great, and the music video is pretty cool. And yeah, just good shit all around. I'm glad to see it. And yeah, to anyone that's come as an AC/DC fan, like, thank you for watching. And to my Taylor Swift viewers, which I've gotten a lot of subscribers recently, so I imagine a lot of people rewatching my content are coming from that. Thanks for watching as well. So again, I'm going to be doing a variety of stuff. I just want to listen to music that I'm curious about, music that you guys suggest that I watch, and just kind of go about it like that. And yeah, so definitely subscribe and like the video, especially if you want to watch more content of mine in the future. I do try my best to respond to comments and at least read them. So feel free to suggest music that you want to hear or see me react to, and show your love and support by subscribing, liking, and commenting. And I'll be talking to you guys down there. So yeah, thanks for watching. Not sure what I'm going to watch next after that, but we will see. You will see. Yeah, and I will see you there. All right, thanks again. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.